Out with the old, in with the new. And before you receive any new electronics this holiday season, now's a great time to get rid of all the old ones you may have around the house. I think I've got a flip phone. But how do you dispose of them safely? Tomorrow is a great opportunity to get rid of all those devices. It's Electronics Recycling Day, and founder Joel Patterson is here this morning. Good morning, Joel.
Good morning, Jane. By the way, flip phones are a hot commodity these days, so don't hesitate to recycle that.
Well, I can use the money, so I need to put mine on eBay. All right, listen, this is a serious subject, actually. You actually produced a documentary on the problem of throwing electronics away instead of recycling them. Why is that a problem?
So my firm provides software and the services to help companies grow. And in 2013, we landed a new client in the electronics recycling industry. And it kind of opened our eyes to the problem. The magnitude of it is probably more than most people realize. When you throw electronics away, you're effectively creating hazardous waste. And things like lead can seep into the water table. So just a couple of stats for you. There's the U.S. throws away over 400,000 smartphones every single day, and that's 150 million a year. It's like filling up a gymnasium with an iPhone or with iPhones. We generate about 40 million tons of e-waste worldwide every single year, and we only recycle about 12% of that. So it's a problem. It's a big problem. And we created a 25-minute documentary about it called Silicon Mountain, and if you take the time to watch it, I guarantee you'll learn something. Okay,
very interesting. Okay, you've got some items there that are really common that I bet all of us have got around the house. I've got like my last two phones. Let's start with phones, because I think you worry about what can I do with this, because what if somebody takes the data off of it? What do you do?
Yeah, everybody worries about that. We call this urban mining. So the fact that most people just throw this into a desk or into a box, it's not doing anybody any good there. This is a phone actually from 1993. This might be an antique. And then we have the actual boom box from the movie Say Anything. Not really, but it looks like it. And the reality is, even old electronics like this are filled with minerals that can be recycled, like tin, aluminum, and silicon. Most recyclers are looking for copper and things like that, but there's plenty in there to recycle.
Okay, you've got a laptop with you. You've also got a desktop. Can all those things be recycled in the same way that a phone can?
Yeah, 100%. Go ahead and make sure you back up all of your data, get some registration codes for software packages that you may want to restore. But really, it's everything can be recycled, especially the old CRT monitors, the really big ones. You want to make sure you bring those in, because that glass is 20% lead. So those really need to be recycled appropriately.
Okay, you've got an event coming up this weekend that we're going to touch on, but aside from that, there are recycling places around. If you look up Google electronics recycling, you can find them. Is there some kind of certification or something like that people should look for before they take theirs to a certain place?
Yeah, absolutely. Look for either something called R2 or something called e-stewards, and they provide the path and purpose for all electronics to make sure that they're recycled appropriately. There's a big problem with people sending those old CRT monitors to underdeveloped countries that don't have the environmental regulations that we have, and then they just end up throwing them away. So make sure you're using a certified recycler.
Okay, this is a really big and interesting subject, and like I said, you've got an event coming up this weekend. You're going to have social distancing there. Can you tell people when and where it is?
Absolutely. So we are just north of old downtown Plano. We're on 18th Street. It's going to be 1001 18th Street. And it's from 8 a.m. to noon tomorrow. And check out the movie at siliconmountainmovie.com.
Okay. And just bring things like electronics. Don't bring like a washer and dryer. Those don't fall in the same category.
Yeah, right. No household appliances and no automotive batteries.
All right. Thank you so much, Joel. Really appreciate the information. Interesting subject. Hope you get lots of recycling done tomorrow. Electronics Recycling Day tomorrow, 8 to 12, 1001 18th Street in Plano.